Henry Creel was born in Nevada sometime around the late 40s. However, the story of how Henry becomes Vecna begins years before his birth. In 1943, Dr. Brenner's father becomes the only survivor of the Philadelphia experiment, in which the Navy's USS Elridge was transported to Dimension X. Also known as Project Rainbow, the government sought to find a way to turn warships invisible. Instead, with Brenner's father using his last breath to tell his son about Dimension X, this project just gives Dr. Brenner his ill-fated otherworldly obsession. Hoping to replicate the results of Project Rainbow, Brenner begins the Nevada experiment near Rachel, Nevada during the early 1950s. Unknown to Brenner, one of his staff members steals essential equipment and stores them in a nearby cave for safekeeping. And as seen in the stage play Stranger Things: The First Shadow, a young Henry Creel then wanders into that cave with his spyglass in hand. But when the stolen equipment unexpectedly activates, Henry and the rogue staff member are transported to Dimension X. And while the staff member dies, Henry returns after 12 hours, his entire biology and personality forever altered in the process. Unlike Dr. Brenner's father, however, Henry survives, possibly due to his youth. But after encountering what is presumed to be the Mind Flayer in Dimension X, Henry's resulting uniqueness leads to a troubled childhood in Rachel, Nevada, and soon the Creels make their move to Hawkins. Hoping to put their troubled past behind them, Victor and Virginia Creel take Henry and his sister Alice to their new home in Hawkins, Indiana in 1959. However, Henry then uses his powers to psychically torture his mother, sister, and father. And in that same year, Henry kills his mother and sister, for which his father Victor would take the blame. In 1959, Victor Creel is committed to a mental institution where he would spend the next 30 years. These events are what eventually puts Henry in touch with Dr. Brenner, who after finding Henry's spyglass in Nevada, hears about the Creels in Hawkins. Now Henry's legal guardian, Brenner takes the orphan to Hawkins National Laboratory, and there, Henry becomes number 1, the first child test subject of the experiments that would forever change Hawkins. To control number 1's powers and psychopathic tendencies, he is implanted with a special chip by Brenner, who also forces number 1 to be the lab's orderly. Most notably, Brenner uses number 1's blood to enhance the existing psychic potential in at least 17 other children, including 11 herself. Brenner subjects these children to tests meant to develop their supernatural abilities, including torture and forcing them to harm each other. So eventually, number 1 rebels. In 1979, after convincing 11 to remove Brenner's chip, number 1 massacres all the other children in Hawkins Lab. But when she tries to do the same to 11, she instead banishes him to Dimension X. And there, Henry Creel, aka number 1, slowly transformed into the monster known as Vecna. So how do you think Season 5 will end Vecna aka Henry Creel's story? Tell us your thoughts in the comments, and thanks for watching ScreenRant.